Everybody, now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, the incredibly talented and beautiful star of Venice the series, one of the major stars, and she's fabulous. She's a two-time Emmy winner, and she just got nominated again for the series. So hello, and welcome, Crystal Chappell.
Oh, very good. He said it nicely.
Hello, Jens. How are you?
Good, and you already know Ron, but say hi, Ron.
Yeah, hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Ron.
We had the best time when Crystal Chappell.
Yes.
Crystal Chappell, when she was on the show the last time, and she stayed in my mind. Not too many things stay in my mind anymore, but Crystal does.
There you go.
And when Jimmy told me Crystal was on, he said, "Do you know who she is?" I said, "One of them." Yeah, not all of them, but I remember her because I really liked her a lot.
Aw,
There you
So
go.
happy you're back, sweetheart.
So we have to say hi to Chad Murphy, the man behind the boards.
Hey, Crystal, welcome back. Good to have you.
Hi, Chad. Good to be back.
And there's a chat room full of like people, literally. I don't even know who, like a lot of them I don't know who they are because they're like your fans, and so they've tuned in. So just say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Excuse
Hi,
me.
everybody in the chat room.
They may not necessarily be her fans. They could be my fans.
Well, they're actually writing things like, "Oh my God, she looks so beautiful, and we love her so much."
They're my fans.
Beautiful.
It could be. They could be.
Those are my fans.
They could be saying that about him too. You're such a beautiful woman.
Right. That they're my fans. They remember me when I used to impersonate Jane Russell. See that? So you're nothing, Crystal. You're just nothing.
Yes.
They're my fans. All 50,000 of them are my friends.
So number one, we want to say congratulations. You just got your next Emmy nomination for Venice the series.
Wow.
So it's fantastic. And like, when do you actually find out about that?
It was March, end of March. I think they put out the announcements, and
When did
yeah,
they announce when you won it?
yeah, that we're nominated, and again, and it's I think it's our fourth. Well, nomination.
Probably.
I'm not sure, but
Okay, what do you think about Jessica Lange winning for her portrayal of Joan Crawford? Everybody's buzzing about.
See, I love that. I love the whole series. I thought it was.
I do too, but Betty,
love
Susan, I knew Betty Davis pretty well. Okay, she was a friend of mine, and I don't think Sarandon is anywhere near what Betty was. Betty had something wrong with her throat, too much of scotch. I think it burned. No, seriously, and cigarettes. Because when she spoke like, "It's going to be tough today." You know, she had that kind. And Susan Sarandon's not doing it, huh?
It kind of worked for her.
Well, yeah, like an old drunk, you know, that old drunk sound. The barflies, they all have that cigarette booze sound.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon's doing a good job, but Jessica is outstanding. I've never met Crawford, but she's outstanding as Crawford. I mean, she's just an outstanding actress. I adore Jessica Lange. So she won't be competing with you, will she?
No, different categories.
I'd be a gawker by her side. If I saw her, I'd be a gawker. I just watch her.
I saw her on 3rd Avenue one time in New York. I was walking with my daughter, and my daughter said, "Here comes Jessica Lange." She was with two other fellas. I had no idea she was so tall. You know, most actresses, they look tall, they're short. Jessica looks tall and very beautiful in person.
Actually, Judy Belt in the chat room says that the April 30th is the Emmy show. So, like, they're like, everybody's like super on top of it. Thank you so much, Judy. You rock.
Well, what category are you up for, Crystal?
We're digital drama. Well, digital drama, and I think that's on the 28th.
Why didn't they give you a Best Actress? The bastards.
You know, you have to submit for those things, and I did, but I didn't do something right, and so my actors didn't get in. But
darling, you're such an actress. You don't do anything that's not right. Give me a break.
I know. Well, you know, I got a little caught up in production.
You're vintage. You know what you're doing on the boards. Not like some of them, they walk around delirious, jacking up their cleavage. You know, I mean, you're an actor. Goodbye. Hello. You're an actor.
Let's talk a little bit about it, because, like, first of all, I want to say congratulate. I mean, really, everything about Venice the series, which you guys, if you want to follow them on Twitter, they're at Venice the series, and the website is venicetheseries.com, and it's produced by Open Book Productions. And while we're talking to you, I just want to give a quick shout out to Carol.
We'll talk about the good part of the show.
To Carol Lowe, because Carol Lowe is like freaking awesome, and she's just fabulous, and she's really just been such a help in lots of different things since I met you. She's just super fabulous, and and I know that she's
How beautiful.
big behind it. I know she's gorgeous.
I love her face.
So
How
you
pretty. I like the red hair too.
So you raised money, you crowdfund. This is what really like impresses me so much is that you raised money, you crowdfunded all of your season 5. I don't know how you did your other seasons because I didn't know anything about it before that. But season 5, you crowdfunded, you raised a ton of money.
Yeah.
You gave out really great things for the crowdfunding. You had great perks. The fans are like super crazy like about it. Like they tweet to me like all the time, oh, please retweet this and all this stuff. And they're so enthusiastic, and the interactions between you and the cast and the Venice series Twitter account and all the fans is so amazing. I can see why everybody like is so
But tell them a little
by
bit
it.
about Venice.
Hang on. Wait, so season 5, so you crowdfunded for season 5. First of all, I have to say, like, the cast has always been great from day one, but, like, the cast gets better looking. Like, as you keep adding characters, the cast is, like, incredibly hot. Like, it's, like, the hottest cast of, like, because it's not like a cast of 20-year-olds. It's a cast of, like,
right. That's why when I do
middle-aged people
right.
that are very, very attractive, which I think is very interesting, number one, and I think it's very cool that there's something out there for, like, older people to watch that's really cool that's not for baby boomer little
and when
teeny
I
boppers.
when I do that show, it's going to be the hottest
Oh.
because I'm going to do it nude, making love to Crystal.
She would love it. No, she's a
Well,
lesbian.
I know, but after I make love to her, she's going to turn around and say, "No more pussy for me." I just want a man like you, a gorgeous, butch, hunky, sexy guy with a body of death.
Yeah, it'll never happen.
Well, I love the pee and I love the pee.
But now that's what I wanted to get to. To those of you out there who have not seen this series, and you suck if you haven't, do see it because it's got subject matters that we LGBT people really are happy with. That finally we are recognized and we have lives and we have hearts and we cry and we eat.
And there's going to be a big wedding at the end of this season. That's a big teaser that nobody knows what it's going to be yet, but you're going to start streaming it on April 21st. April 21st, it starts streaming again, and you guys will get to find out what's going to happen with all of it. I'm not totally caught up, so I have to like catch
Crystal's girlfriend's going to make her pregnant, and she's going to have a kid.
Ooh, that's good.
That's what happens.
You might be
seriously, we asked you this question last time you were on the show, and I hate to be redundant, but there are new viewers that may be thinking, Jesus, she's a straight woman. How does she do all that lesbian stuff? It's called acting, by the way, folks.
That's about it. Yeah.
That's the definitive answer. It's called acting. But for me to, if I was on a show, so let's say Rock Hudson, and I had to make out with him, I would keep making mistakes. So they'd say, next take, next take.
Yeah.
On the 30,000th take, I could get it right.
We're running out of film.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, first of all, I want to give some credit, though, to some of the people.
Oh, wait, look at that picture. Everybody out there that's watching now, look at how beautiful. Oh, my God, gorgeous.
First
gorgeous
of all, okay,
shot.
well, wait, real quick. If you guys, anybody who's listening now if you're not familiar with who Crystal Chappell is, and if you're not familiar with Venice the series, first of all, she's like a soap opera goddess icon. She was in Days of Our Lives, The Bold and the Beautiful, Guiding Light, One Life to Live. She's also got a brand new movie out called A Million Happy Nows, which did you actually write that or something?
I didn't. I produced it. I produced the part in it. Yeah.
And also Jessica.
Double threat.
How do I pronounce Jessica's last name?
Lucia.
Jessica Lucia is also in Venice the series, and she's also your love interest in this film, right?
Yes. Yes.
It looks fabulous. It looks fabulous, by the way. Maybe we give it a little plug. I guess it's making the film festival route right now, right?
Yeah.
And so basically, if you guys want to know a little bit, A Million Happy Nows, it's about a veteran soap opera star, which is kind of like funny since you're a soap opera star.
And you're one of our biggest stars. We have 1 million soapies that come on our show. As you know, we know everybody.
Yeah.
No, our list is a joke. We have more soapies on our show than actors and actresses.
That is an actor.
No, but you know what I mean. Film. I mean, when I say soapies, it's like Michael Damian.
They're my favorite. They're our favorite.
You know Michael Damian.
She knows everybody.
I mean, they're all our friends. Everybody that we have. You're in New York or LA?
I'm in LA. Well, north of LA.
She can't tell you exactly where.
No, I know that, but I want to.
No,
we're going. When we move to Palm Springs, we're going to have a big party. Majority of the people will be soap stars. We'd like to invite you.
Oh, I'd love that.
Whoever. And of course, I'm going to have like Carol Channing will be there, the poor thing. that she's losing her marbles. I only hope she
There'll
lasts.
be a lot of cool people.
I love Carol. She's a. Do you ever
You have
meet
to
Carol?
like. We'll
never
talk
met
with.
her.
Oh, she's wonderful.
We'll
You'll
talk
love
with,
her.
We'll talk
She's
with
a-
Crystal behind the scenes about that because I literally got bombarded by like 2,000 of her fans wanting to know where we were going to be living because they wanted to
No,
go.
no. We only have a 2,800 square foot house. It's not big. But anyway, we're going to do it. We hope that Michael and Janine will come in because they're running around now doing the movie two. High Strung 2.
Oh, good.
Anyway, we'll work it out with you. But
Did
in
you
the
see
meantime,
High Strung?
I haven't seen it yet, but
Oh,
it's on
Crystal,
my Netflix.
get on
it's
your
on Netflix. You got to get it.
You will love it. It's an elegant film. It's fabulous. You have got to, and not because it's Michael's, but because it's when we were on the red carpet, Jimmy and I, interviewing everybody, and I'm up front. I don't lie. And I said to Michael on camera, I said, if your film stinks, I'm not going to lie and say it's great. So I hope when I see the film and we come out and interview you again, I could say good. And when we came out, I said, Michael, fucking incredible.
Awesome.
It was just the best film. The music, the dancing, the subway dance. Oh my God! It
I
was
love
like,
dancing too, so I'm going to
it's
watch
a very
Crystal,
good
you've
movie.
got to
You'll
see
like
the
it.
movie. It's a bunch of bad guys, hoods, like what do you call those hood guys? Like really dope up hoods.
No, it's not.
Dancing in the subway, the choreography.
It's
of,
hip hop.
That's what
It's mix of violin music with hip hop
classical
and ballet
and hip hop and ballet combined in a movie. Unbelievable how they did it without it looking like stupid.
Oh, I have to wait. Okay, hold on.
I like a blonde too. Wait a minute, I
Wait
gotta
a second.
decide
Wait,
now.
I know, but let me finish. Just let me talk, okay? All right. Okay, you guys. So a million happy nows. A veteran soap opera star retires to her beach house with her publicist and partner, but her early onset Alzheimer's will strain the couple's relationship until they find the strength to redefine themselves and what they mean to one another. With Jessica Lucia, who's gorgeous, by the way. I mean, like, I'm not kidding you. Like, everybody in the Venice series cast is so. I made a little list. I'm not sure who all the people are, but I picked the people whose things were ending in 2016, meaning I thought they were, currently in the season that's now, of all the hotties. One of them, which, by the way, is your husband, Michael Sabatino, which he doesn't have a picture on IMDb, right? And so I was like, oh, I wonder what her husband looks like. So then I had to Google him, and then he comes up all over the place when you hit images.
Don't tell him that. I have to work on that now.
Okay.
Why doesn't he have his picture on it?
He's gorgeous.
I never watched. I didn't put my picture on. I put Tony Curtis on when he was 23. And, I figure let them think that's who I am. They don't know.
But then we've also got Wes Ramsey, Sean Christian, Michael Corbett, Galen Gehring, who's super hot.
Yeah.
And female-wise, we have Crystal Chappell, Jessica Lucia, Nadia Bjorlin.
It stinks with names.
Okay, and Hillary B. Smith, which, believe it or not, Hillary B. Smith used to be on, I think it was As the World Turns, as I was growing. My mom was my mom's favorite soap opera, and I used to love her on that, and I'm so happy that she's an integral part of Venice series. I think the cast is fabulous.
Why Jimmy has difficulty with names? Because Jimmy is born and raised in Florida, in Palm Beach. Everybody in Palm Beach, their names were Clark, Smith, Jones.
Yes.
So what did he know from an ethnic name? He was with all the wasps. Okay. Now a couple of ethnic names come along and he's lost in space.
Do you have a brother?
I have two brothers.
You have is one of them an actor?
No, neither.
Because somebody wrote that her brother is super hot. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, Galen. Galen plays my brother.
Oh, okay. Galen plays your brother. Well, they're talking about him and how everybody loves Michael Sabatino. And I want to give a shout out because Julie Sanders is in the chat room, and she's actually the one who kept pestering me saying we have to have Crystal Chappell back on the show, and she sent me 50,000 messages, and I love her to death. I think she's the sweetest. And
well, we would have brought you back without her nagging us. Now listen to me. Can you give us a little hint at what's going to happen, or is that going to blow it for the script and the show? I mean, give me a little teaser. Are you going to ride off into the sunset happily forever?
Well, she can't tell you that because there's a big cliff.
There's a few bumps in the road, but there's a lot of love and there's a lot of.
You're not going to show her as an erotic lesbian that gets killed by a knife or something like that. They kill us off. The gay people.
It's very sensual, romantic season. It's very sensual. There's a beautiful.
But nobody kills anybody that's gay.
Nobody kills anybody.
Good, because every gay film that we have, they always kill us off. It's like they have to punish us for being gay. So kill the character.
Jesus.
Actually,
Well, that's the world, you know.
hang on though, hang on. So because the way I think I understand, if I understand it correctly, season 5 you've already released like half of season 5 already, right?
Yes.
So the second half is what starts streaming on April 21st. Is the second half of season 5.
Right.
Okay, so for anybody who's missed season 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the beginning of season 5, I think I saw that a lot of them are on YouTube. Is there? Where else do we go to see this whole thing?
Seasons 1 and 2 are on YouTube. Seasons 3, 4, and 5 are on Vimeo. But you can watch the first episode of each season for free on YouTube. So you can go when it comes up.
So you're never going to get to Netflix.
You never
see the show on?
Huh?
What do we
YouTube.
use? We
use YouTube and we use
see
Vimeo.
it on YouTube?
YouTube and Vimeo.
That's a free channel. How do you make money?
I sell subscriptions. Yeah. The people buy on Vimeo.
And you're on YouTube?
You sell subscriptions on YouTube.
Seasons 1 and 2.
How come we don't pay for do we pay for
Not
YouTube?
on YouTube. Not on YouTube. I don't sell on YouTube. Seasons 1 and 2 are free on YouTube, and then everything else you buy on Vimeo.
I have a million things up there. All the legends of Hollywood that I interviewed. Jane Russell, Cliff Robinson.
Yeah, yours are free.
On YouTube?
On YouTube. I'm all over the place.
Well, we can put you on Vimeo, and then you could do a pay channel like she has.
But
you're not really as well known as she is.
No, but my celebrities are Lauren Bacall. Give me a break. You know,
you
people
do
like Tab Hunter. I mean,
so first of all, I have to say, because I went on YouTube, right, and I was.
Hold it. I got to go back here. So how do you get paid? I don't get this. Your shows get paid from subscriptions.
Yes.
If they don't subscribe, they can't watch it.
That's right.
And how much is a subscription?
It's $35 this season.
For the whole year?
For the whole season. Yes.
That's shit. I mean, what are you going to do with $35?
Well, she gets 200,000 plays on every 2 and 3 and 400,000 plays on every one. If all those people subscribe, that's like a lot of money.
I got 32,000 hits on my Jane Russell interview. What am I going to make for $35?
We'll charge a little more.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I think it's bad. Everybody first. I have to tell you because all the people in the chat room, they're really you really have the most elegant and fabulous fans, and they write such nice things all the time. And I really think that it's fabulous, and so everybody is talking about. I know everybody's talking about, and you have one who's a little bit rough. She's one of my favorites.
Crystal's not garbage.
Karen Pike. She's always sends me cuss things and cuss words and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, you're so cool.
And good for her.
She is
cursing,
badass.
Cursing is so good. I love cursing.
So I want to give a shout out to Karen Pike. She's in Australia, right? Is she in Australia? I think she's in Australia.
Karen.
Yes, so we want to give a shout out to Karen because Karen and Julie, I tweet with them all the time. I tweet with all the other fans of yours also, but those are two who I actually like.
Getting back to cursing, saying the word fuck is sometimes better than fucking. It really does more for you. I really mean it. I love the word fuck. And what does it mean? It's not a bad word. You know, the sad part is it doesn't say bad. It's fornication without whatever. So it's really not a bad word.
Fornication under the consent of the king.
Right, under the consent of the king. When did we ever have a king? A lot of queens.
I think I read, or I'm making this up, that saying the word fuck is actually good for you. It's cathartic.
It is. It gets rid of a lot of inhibitions, and it gets rid of a lot of anger and bullshit. I mean, if you're mad at someone, you're going to go, oh, heck. I'm angry with you. What does that do? But if you say you fuck with that love, that fuck emotion, there's such an emotion in the word fuck, and they keep writing me, telling me to stop the.
They're all telling. They're also saying that the money they spent. Wait. Let me just.
Wait, this is one I want to tell her. I don't know how we're still on iHeartRadio. They've wasted more paper, or whatever the fuck they put it on, telling Mr. Russell, please, could you kindly not use profanity? I must get $1 million from iHeartRadio.
So anyway, hold on. No, okay, come on. So in the chat room, first of all, they're all saying how it's the best money they ever spent. Like subscribing to the channel is the best. It won 2 Emmys. Also,
but wait a minute.
Hang on. Whoever
I have to get into this.
No, you don't.
Shut up. So we paid $35 to see her.
We did not pay $35 to see her.
So how'd we see her for free?
You haven't seen the whole thing. You've only seen the free shit.
Well, that's her show.
I know. You haven't seen it. You don't.
Oh, you mean there's other stuff that they don't allow
It's a
me
whole
to see?
series. She's got.
I've seen it. I watch it whenever we're home and I can remember.
I know.
I love it.
I know, but you haven't seen.
Is there other stuff that's better that we have to?
No.
You give me like a half-ass show for free, and then you give me a good show for free?
No, she gives you the first one for free. You've seen the first 2 seasons are free on YouTube, so you've seen those because you didn't have to pay for them.
So what season am I up to now?
Well, she's on season 5, so you haven't seen 3 of them.
So what happened? What happened to 3 and 4?
You haven't watched them yet.
They're on Vimeo.
So we have to pay $35.
That's right.
Oh my God! Anyway, we got it for free.
Yeah, for free. I know someone.
Oh,
so the wedding is in season 5.
There's a wedding.
There's going to be a wedding, and we don't know what's going to go
She's
on
gonna
with
marry
it, but everybody is so excited.
She's going to marry her girlfriend. That's what I want.
No.
Because gay marriage, we fought so hard for it. She has to marry her girlfriend. Don't go straight on us and marry some guy.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
That would be
That's
horrible.
definitely not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
Good.
I love it. So what I did real quick for people who are not familiar with it, I took the trailer for season 5, but it's the beginning, not the second set, the first set trailer. Chad, you have that?
Yes, I do.
All right, so how about Crystal? You introduce it for us, and we're going to play the trailer.
I just want to say one thing because it's in subject. Crystal.
Yes.
We really don't have scheduling that. Jimmy, don't we have a thing we could record shows on like years ago?
No.
How come we don't have that?
Everything's on demand.
Because we have a million friends that they're on TV. And I feel so badly when I can't keep up with their work. Because I love to watch their work.
Okay, hold on. Anyway, don't worry about him right now, Crystal. Don't worry about him. She's like going crazy. First of all, though, before we play the trailer, somebody in the chat, not somebody.
Wait, I didn't get my question. People out there are asking the same question I'm asking.
No, they're not, because they understand how it all works. You don't pay attention.
No. I want everyone to know specifically and clearly. Seasons 1, 2, and 3 were free.
1 and 2 are free on YouTube.
1 and 2 are free on YouTube.
3 and 4 you subscribe, and 5 you subscribe on Vimeo.
So if you're like me and you don't follow every week like you should.
It's not every week because she does the whole series at a time.
You binge.
Everybody.
Okay.
Actually, a lot of people binge like 20 times and they watch it the season like over and over again.
So now, how am I going to see? I want to know now that I'm seeing her. I want to see her show again.
Okay, well, don't worry about it. We'll work it out.
So I have to make time and space for it.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Could we watch it like 11:30 at night?
Yes.
Then I fall asleep.
Actually, True Justice in the chat room says if you go to VeniceTheSeries.com, you can actually purchase the DVD.
Thank
you,
you,
Ron. Money for that?
Yes, you get money for that.
Oh,
yeah,
good. As long as
we want to promote it every way because this is everybody listen up too. She's got all these superstar actors and everything, but this is an independent production. NBC, ABC, no big network has done this. She has done this whole thing herself and with her team. And
you're producing it, Crystal?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so you get the whole ball of wax.
She's got a team.
Well, yes, she pays the team hardly anything. She's the one that gets.
No, she's got a team.
You know how many checks she gets? Actress, producer, what else?
You don't get checks when you're. He doesn't understand how these web series go. He only knows old Hollywood, where like you get paid like a salary for being in a movie. He doesn't get any of this web series
old Hollywood. If you were an actor, producer, director, writer, you got paid for each one of those.
Nowadays, you have to do all those things, or otherwise, if you're not all those things, you can't even get a product done.
That's true.
Are you kidding me? So, in other words, you don't get a producer's fee as well as an actress fee?
I do get both. Yes, I have to pay myself.
He doesn't know the business. What does he know? He
was
radio.
I know, but she only gets it if the show is popular and people pay.
You were radio. You have no idea. I've been in film 56 years.
So they want to know if there's going to be a season 6. I've got like 15 people saying season 6. Is there going to be? Which I'm assuming there's going to be, but it just isn't put together yet.
The birth of the baby.
Yes. The baby's coming. The baby's coming.
All right, everybody. So there is going to be a season 6. And yes, we know that Crystal's done it all herself and with her team, and that it's well worth the money. And somebody else says she can curse like a fucking sailor. And
fucking not true.
And
not true. I love you. I love you so much.
So here's what we're gonna do. Chad, you got the trailer, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you introduced it for us, Crystal. It only lasts like a minute or two, you guys. We're going to play the trailer for everybody to see season 5, and then we'll be right back with you. You won't see it because you never see it.
I hate this fucking studio. Are you going to wear a wedding gown, or is she going to wear the wedding gown?
You're going to have to tune in and see, honey.
I can't wait that long.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to. She's not going to tell you because that's why everybody's subscribing. They can't wait.
So everybody out there, we all have to wait.
They can hear us now. They're playing it. Nobody's hearing us.
Okay.
What?
I want it.
We're still here, Jim.
Oh, you're still here, Chad?
Of course, because Ron keeps interjecting. I'm just waiting for Crystal to introduce.
Shut up, you fucking whore. I want everybody out there to agree with me. We cannot wait to see the show to see who wears the wedding gown.
Okay, so go ahead, Chad. Let's play. This is season 5 of Venice, the series, you guys.
Rolling.
I burned that fucking letter into the ground.
Sammy said anything yet? No, not yet, but she will, Van. And we both know it.
I love you. If you want me to go, just say it and I will.
I never want no one to die.
I'm very disappointed in you.
How will I sleep?
I wish you would just tell me why you hate her so much.
She loves you. That woman loves you. That woman will take a bullet for you. Kinky boots. Oh my God, you sick fucker! It'll happen when it happens.
You think you can just walk in and out of Annie's life like you own it?
Are you sure you can trust him?
As long as you keep playing the game. Keep playing the game until you get enough evidence against him.
Annie, I'm sorry. I really am.
There you go, Venice the series.
So, all right, everybody. So that's season 5 of
I
Venice the
burned that
series,
fucking
you
letter
guys,
into the
and
ground.
it's the second half of season 5 starts streaming on April 21st, which is 9 days away because this is the 12th.
I can't hear the fucking.
It's over.
Crystal, in
Yes,
looking at you, I like you better blonde, the darker blonde.
Okay.
I think blonde does more for your
Look how
face.
good-
It gives
look
you more of a glow.
No, I don't think so. I like the brown.
No,
I
the
trailer.
red makes it.
brown.
It's not brown. It's auburn red. The red sort of dims your lights. The blonde kind of pops you. You know what I mean? Not blonde, but a blonde, a golden.
Blonde highlights.
Yeah, it's that lighter. It works very well.
Is Nadia also a famous soap opera actress?
She is. Yes.
She's so incredibly beautiful and sexy, and when every time I see her, I'm like, oh my God, she is just. I mean, really, you have put together such a stellar cast, and since I know how much the crowdfunding is, I know that the people aren't getting paid like a lot of money, so I think it's fabulous that you've put all those people together. I'm sure they're friends of yours, but either way, the fact that they're all involved and it's such a quality product, and it has such a big fanship.
All right, cut the shit enough already.
Listen,
is your lover she gay or straight?
She's straight.
Now, I have a little problem with that. I really wish gay actors and actresses that are gay could play gay. I don't know why straight people have to play gay. I guess it's part of the character. You know, the Indians didn't like it when a Jewish broad played an Indian. And, you know, black people didn't like it when they black-faced to do the part. And gay people are starting to say, hey, we would like to see, like that wonderful show with Jane Fonda. Those are two straight guys, and they play shitty gay guys. I mean, the gay guys are not.
Oh, do you watch Grace and Frankie and Grace? Have you seen Frankie and Grace?
Yeah.
It's a very cute
Isn't
show.
it
I
a
love
fabulous show? I love it.
It's a wonderful show.
But the guys are wonderful actors. Sheen and the other one are great, but they're not gay. Now, they could have put me in that role. No, seriously, I could have been married to Jane Fonda, and I would be natural. You know, I just think, anyway.
No, you're right.
I could have played that part.
Either way, I think that
I'm up for a movie, and it's someone that you and I know, and I think I'm playing a gay guy. I hope, an old gay guy from the ballet days.
I love that.
So finally, I mean, anything to get rid of the last film I was in that was such a piece of shit.
you have to quit telling people about that film. It's so terrible. Like if you just don't tell people,
you know,
we're not
you know
telling
what?
you.
They're probably going to buy it just to see it. I worked with everyone in it was not an actor. They were all just people from the little village. I was the only professional actor, and it looked ridiculous.
Listen to them, like in the channel, they know. Do you know who True Justice is? I don't know if I know who True Justice is.
I know who True
anyway,
Justice
True Justice is in there, and she's fabulous, and
she's
saying you
fan.
do cast gay actors and actresses, and everybody says we're graying ground, and they all want to vote. They want to know. They all want to do a vote of like blonde hair or brown hair.
I listen. Listen to me.
I'm open.
Listen,
I change my hair all the
when
time.
I love it.
When I was 19, I decided to be an actor. And my mother, who was Jenny Gabriel, the silent movie actress, said to me, Ronnie, you better have a backup. So I thought, what could I do? You know, I wanted something manly and masculine to do. So I became a hairdresser. And I was a hair colorist. I worked for La Jolie Femme in Sutton Place, okay? Greta Garbo came to our salon. That's how it was.
Wow.
As a hair colorist, I repaired damaged hair. I was a colorist. You know, that's what I like doing best. Women would come with broken hair, frizzy hair, whatever. Also, they came to me as a consultant. Everyone that I told, just lighten the front, let's do a mahoganizing. All of them came back and said, everybody is flipping out. They think I look fabulous.
The fans have spoken, and they said they like it both ways. Do it.
No. Listen, I dyed my hair black about 7 or 8 years ago, and I looked like Boris Karloff and Frankenstein. Black hair. I had, when I was young, I would look good. People said I looked like Tony Curtis when I was young. Truth. My hair was jet black. Now I put the black hair on, I disappeared. The white pops. It's
so hang on. Okay. So anyway,
anybody
we're
over
done with the hair.
Shut your ass. Everybody over 30 years old should lighten the front of their hair.
Okay.
Because it kisses you. Dark on the perimeter, lines, crow lines. It's a disaster.
Right. I'm just gonna.
I love light.
There she.
I love that's gorgeous.
That's kind of like with highlights.
Well,
I can't. Yeah. I'm so impressed with the cast. So first of all, because everybody,
they make a beautiful couple. Did you ever think of like leaving him and going with her? She's really pretty.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh, it's a picture.
Oh, pictures of you and
it's a picture of you and Nadia
your
together.
lesbian lover.
Oh, okay.
So is Katie?
Hang
on. Okay, is Katie?
Today you're getting up my ass with your nastiness.
Is Katie McLean in this season or no?
She is. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I didn't mention Katie McLean, you guys, and we love her. And I see her. I wrote her down here, but I didn't. I wrote her under past guests, so I didn't know if she was on it because we've had Tina Sloan and Dot Marie Jones on the show, and Katie's husband, John Lindstrom. Maybe I even saw him like doing some stuff.
John Lindstrom
on this season.
My love.
Yes. He co-directed it, Meg. Yes.
Co-directed. Okay.
He is in my book of super favorite people. He is the most wonderful person in the world. We had him on the show, and I loved the movie that he was in, that straight guy sitting on the bench next to a gay guy, and they kept meeting and talking about the dog, and he came out because he realized that he was a latent homosexual, but the way he handled it, Crystal, he did.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh,
no, what's it called?
He did such a performance. He came out just the way every gay guy dreams people should come out. He's wonderful. I follow him. He follows me. I love him. And the other guy that I'm crazy about, he's making 3 in a row. What's his name?
Wait, I'm looking for this other one.
Wait, our good friend from upstate.
It's called What Happens Next.
Okay.
You should see it. John Lindstrom is so fat. That's how we found John Lindstrom.
Because his performance is so delicate of a gay man coming out. You want to cry from it. It's just the gentleness, the way.
We should do like a show of like famous spouses, because she's got a famous husband, right. And then John and Katie, and we have a whole bunch of people that are.
Anyway, the other one is Stephen Lang. We are crazy about Stephen Lang. He is the sweetest, nicest man. He was dancing with me. He's not a homophobic, and he's got 3 of those. What do you call it?
Oh, Avatar. He's the bad guy in all the Avatar
And now he's doing 3 in a row. So I said, "Excuse me, moolah moolah, ka-ching ka-ching ka-ching." That's going to be some payroll for 3 in a row. But we love him. We love.
They said
Stephen
Katie
Lang.
directs in Venice too. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Do you know Stephen Lang? Have you ever met him?
It says tell Chris.
Wait, hang on. If you can get a chance to work with him, do. Is he an actor?
Oh no, he's really nice.
He has a horror movie now. He plays a blind man.
Don't Breathe. It was great.
Don't Breathe. Have you seen it?
I haven't. I love horror movies, though.
Oh no, this is a really good one.
It's a class act one. It's not cheesy.
Okay, hang on.
He's a blind man, and a bunch of punks break into his house.
I know what you're talking about.
It's very good.
Oh, what a good film! Everybody out there, go see it.
It says, "Tell Crystal to stick her tongue out. All of you, she'll know." What the hell does that mean?
Was that like a lesbian with a heart on? Right? It's a lesbian with a heart on.
All right, you guys will have to see. Anybody who's listening, if you didn't see it, because when you hear this on the radio, you won't see that, but you'll see it in the video.
She's really got quite a long tongue.
Yeah, it's like a Gene Simmons tongue. It's really big.
Right. So if she was a lesbian, she'd have a trail of women following her.
She does anyway.
I'm sure. Yeah. Hey, how many gay people out there in the chat room are gay, and they'd love to have an affair with Crystal?
Don't say that.
Why not?
because they're all going to say it. And
I would love. There's a couple of
actually, they don't say that. They don't ever. You know, your fans are very, very respectful. They don't do things like that. They do things like you're so inspirational and you're doing so many great things for the community.
She's a lady,
and all that kind of stuff. So
how
it's
many
really
years
cool.
you in the business, Crystal?
Oh, about 26.
See, she came from the day when people were elegant and beautiful, not the trash of today. No. There's a certain style about all the older ones, and she's certainly not old, but the older ones.
Actually, now we got a compliment. She says we look handsome with our gray hair. So there we go.
Well, you know, listen, you can fool so much, and you know, it's just stupid to think that I'm going to try to look. I'm 76 years old. What am I going to look? 56, 66 with dyed hair? I think I look good for 76, and I feel good. And I married a man much older than myself.
Yeah, you're right. Did you?
Jimmy's 25 years older than I am.
Yeah. All right, so let's go. Let's get over. Let's make sure we get all
25 years younger.
Let's get all of our different stuff in. So first of all, you guys, this is Crystal Chappell. You guys know her from all kinds of things, but right now we're promoting Venice the Series Season 5. It starts streaming on April 21st. You want to follow at Venice the Series on Twitter. You can follow Crystal's personal Twitter. It's at Crystal Chappell, right? It's it's just at Crystal Chappell.
No, not to be too stupid. We have so much to do this fucking week. Do we ever have a day off where we could just lay in bed and pig out and eat shit and watch a movie? I want to watch the seasons I missed because now I thought I was up to date.
Okay, well, anyway, don't worry about that now.
Wait a minute.
We only have 2 minutes. I got to get
I want to know, how do I get in to see the seasons I missed?
No, I'm going to tell you. I will get you in.
Carol will get in touch with you.
Yeah, Carol will get in touch with us and get us in. All right, so here it is, everybody.
Who wears
so
the
you
gown?
want to see, first of all, are you still crowdfunding?
We are until the end of May, yeah.
Okay, you guys, so there's still crowdfunding in. You can follow at Venice the Series to see a lot of other things. Probably there's other information on VeniceTheSeries.com, I'm going to guess. But definitely if you follow at Venice the Series, you just follow their tweets. They're always tweeting out all the different great things that they have available for all the fans. I want to thank all the fans of Venice the Series for all their support of Venice the Series and for their support of the Jimmy Star Show and my Twitter.
And Crystal Chappell is a great supporter of LGBT people.
Absolutely.
So all of you fairies out there and dykes, you know, this is good. Watch the show because she loves us and we love her.
And also, you guys, you can see season 1 and 2 on YouTube. Season 3, 4, and 5, you can subscribe on Vimeo. And the second half of season 5 is starting to stream in 9 days on April 21st. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be fabulous. She's a superstar, and so is everybody in the series. They're all gorgeous. They're all great talents, and it's a really, really great show. And the fans have been fantastic. And we want to thank you for coming on the show again, Crystal, because we think you're fabulous. And we want to thank Carol Lowe.
And Crystal, we will see you at our house. We will let you know. We're trying to sell our house here. As soon as we do, we're buying one in Palm Springs.
Awesome.
So then we will be in touch with you and let you know when we're having this big extravaganza.
I will be there.
Thank you,
Crystal.
Crystal.
You know who else is coming? That nice soap opera. She knows him, too. The one that's still working. The guy with his wife, Sean Kanan.
You know
Sean Kanan? We love Sean.
Yeah, we love Sean.
And his wife. So you're going to be around a lot of interesting people that you're going to have a lot in common.
She already knows.
No, but you know
She'll be
what?
like, it's old school, old home. We got to go.
You know what? It's a family. When Mr. Blackwell and Jane Russell were alive, I used to have all the old 80-year-old bags in my house.
Anyway, Crystal, thank you so much. She's kissing you guys goodbye. Do that one more time. They'll love it for the video. All right, Crystal. Thank you. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We had a great
for coming
time.
on, honey.
Thanks,
Thank
chat
you.
room. Bye, everybody. We'll see you guys next week.
See you in Palm Springs, sweetie.
Bye.
She's a doll. I love her.
I'm just chilling. Jimmy Star, yo, sitting down and designing. Why every man never thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC. You can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
British, I'm yo, what I wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity.